Hello everyone, this is Kate. So today I would like to show you some things that I've made. I would like to start by showing you some envelopes that I've created. So I saw this lady called Gayle Agostinelli, and I don't know if you can see her name here. So she makes journals, she makes junk journals, she's making mostly she's doing scrapbooking. So I don't know if she came up with the idea. She created something called faux front envelope, and basically what you do is that you have your envelope, any envelope will do, and you have the piece, the bit that you seal, and then you put your letter in. So what you did is that you decorated the front of the envelope. Okay, so I created two using two different sizes of envelopes. The first one I created using this size. So this size is from this pack, sorry. It contained 25 white envelopes, peel and seal, and it measured 11.4 by 22.9 centimeters, and in inches that is 9 1/16 of an inch by 4.5 inches. Okay, so I'm going to show you this first. I made this and this paper clip to go with it, and how I did it was this is a napkin, and I used the napkin transfer technique where you use a cardstock. So this is a cardstock, craft cardstock, and you use your iron to glue the napkin on top of your cardstock using saran wrap or plastic wrap. So I made two flowers and put them on, and I made a little tag from an old book page to put in here, and I just used it here at the corner. So that's one side of my envelope. This is where the letter goes. I'm gonna put my letter in here. For this I used this paper is from Stamperia, Time is an Illusion and Clockwise. So I kind of put it here, Time is an Illusion, and I created a little liner which doesn't really go with the colors, but I just had this scrap piece of paper and just want to use it. I didn't want to waste it, so I made the liner so you don't see the white. Okay, so let me just turn it around and show you the front. Okay, so that's the front. It's pretty plain because it was the first one I did. So basically what I did was I took a piece of cardstock, cut it, and then I glued it. So what I have here is, in order for this to stay closed, I have made a banner, and Gayle, she has one of these punches that you can use, and you can have a tab. I don't have one, so I use what I had. Then when you open the tab, this bit is actually a pocket, but I don't think I'm going to use it as a pocket anyways. In the middle you have I made a pocket. This is from the Clockwise collection, and I used two tags of the collection, and then I created this tag. This was just some piece of paper that I have from a scrapbook, and I just cut it into a tag and used Stamperia stamps to go with the theme, and use some stencil to get the back. And here, before I put the pocket, I did some stenciling, as you can see, some gears here. So you have the flap here. How Gayle did it is that she took her piece that she wanted to be the flap, and then she used a coffee dyed piece of paper or scrap paper, and she cut it 1 inch by how tall your envelope is, how tall her envelope was. So she scored it in half, and then applied half of the piece in the envelope and half of the piece in the paper that you wanted to be the flap. I did it a little bit different. I didn't see any other ladies in the YouTube doing that, but I think it was easier for me. So my envelope measures 22.9. Okay, so when I found the scrapbook paper that I wanted, I measured it across, and because I knew I wanted a flap on this side, I also gave my paper 2 centimeters. So instead of 22, I did it 24 centimeters. And then I scored, see, I scored my paper here so that I have enough space. And these 2 centimeters are my flap. It was easy for me this way. The 2 centimeters, I think it's 1 inch if you're using inches. So on the flap, I again cut out some pieces from the collection. How long is forever, sometimes just 1 second. And then this flips up, and I just have a little, not a booklet, I don't know how to call it. So I have, this is origami paper, it's really thin, and I just got it for €1, it doesn't have a name. So I use some of my ephemera, and I flower the circle says be, and the ticket happy, so be happy. And then inside I have 2 sticky things glove this way. I've added some other pieces. This is a digital download, and then a note card. This note card is from a brand new set that I got from Stamperia Winter Botanical. Winter Botanic, and they are the scrapbook cards that you have on the set. Let me give you, and it opens. I'm gonna write something for her in here. So let me show you the second envelope. So for the second envelope, I used a different size. I used this kind of size. So this contains 50 envelopes, seal and peel and seal, sorry. And they measured 11.4 by 16.2 centimeters. So in inches, they are 6 3/8 of an inch by 4.5 inches. So I created this envelope. I went a little crazier. I have a paper clip that I created, like that. And now this is a tack spot. I made it so it looks like they are all being held by this flap, but they're not, because this flaps comes out. Okay, and then I have a tack spot with the 2 tags, and I forgot to say that I used again Stamperia scrapbook papers, Time is an Illusion, and Clockwise. And I did some stamping also from Stamperia. Okay, so it opens like that, and I made an envelope around it, all the corners. And in the envelope, I just put 2 small ephemeras. And in this one, I did a decorative punch that I just bought. I was gifted, basically. I did not buy it. And I also glued around the envelope so it makes a pocket. This side is the Clockwise. I did not want to do anything because I really liked the paper, so I didn't want to do anything to lose it. And that's why I only did some stamping from a kit. This is by Viva. Then it opens up like that, and that's by Stamperia, the stamps. I did a small pocket with a ticket. These were digital downloads from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. So in the middle, I made a belly band, and this was made from Stamperia Sweet Christmas paper. So in the belly band, I have this ticket here. And then this was a digital download. It's a Hades swap card. When you open it like that, sorry, you have another pocket, So this is basically the same as this one. This was a digital download from my Calico collage sheet. So this contained some small fragments of the book by Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven. So that's why I put this on the front. It says The Raven, and that's the story. And the way you had it was, you had, I think, about 8 of these squares, and then you had one square with Edgar Allan Poe's picture. And then what I did was I cut these 3 out of the row, and I put some paper in it so she can write something if she wants, and I just used the word journal so she can journal if she likes. And this is made from the same paper and just basically a small little notebook, and nothing too fancy in the pocket. And last but not least, I used decorative edge punch and a positive quote. Says enjoy the little things, a tag spot from a digital download, another pocket from a digital download, a small stamp, and also the Eiffel Tower in front of the pocket. So that was the envelopes that I created. I would like to show you something else that I've made using envelopes. So this is an envelope book. I just made the base, haven't decorated yet. So that's the cover. And in order for me to make this book, I used this size of envelopes, which again are 6 3/8 by 4.5. I think I used 8. Let me just check. Yeah, I used 8 envelopes. Okay, so the cover is actually a liner, a table, you know, not a liner, sorry, a runner, you know, the ones you put on the table, that you put on your table, in the middle of your table to decorate it. So this was a runner that I came across, and it's paper, it's like tissue paper. So I thought, okay, why not use it? A wooden butterfly that I recently bought for Christmas, and different scrapbooking papers made of tags, and a little envelope with tags, and this scallop circle. So I've only put in the pattern papers down, and you'll notice that I've glued that shut because I did not want the pockets, so I've glued them completely this way so I can hide the pocket, and I've only made that into a pocket. But all the other pages are covered with the paper, and I haven't finished it yet. And the other thing I would like to show you is this. So this is something I came up with by myself. I mean, I'm sure there are people who have done something like that, but I haven't seen anyone doing something like that. So I made this envelope with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper from Stamperia Times and Illusion, and you can see kind of shimmery. So this is a mini envelope flip book, mini album, sorry, not a flip book, a mini album. And in order for me to make the cover, the base, or not the cover, I use this envelope, which is if I can find the rule and measure it, or let's use this one, just see, which is 6 7/16 of an inch by, just see, by 9 inches, and in centimeters it's 23 by 16.2. I did not use the white one, I used the brown. So on the cover I used is Stamperia times an illusion, clockwise, and I use this lace around. And the closure, it's basically an accident, but I have this tape runner here and it's quite strong, but when it's nearly finished, when it's about to finish, it doesn't have a lot of glue, so I used that by mistake, and I noticed that it stays and you can open it and close it, so I left it like that. And now I love this paper. I use some washi here to make it a bit stronger, so it opens up like that. And no, the washi is wrong. Don't pay attention to the washi. I just put it so that it looks a little bit more decorative, and then it opens again like that. But if you want, you can open it like so, okay, or like so. It's an accordion, I think it's called an accordion mini album. So this, you can use it to do scrapbooking if you like, or to put some pictures on. I haven't done anything with that yet because I'm gonna gift it to a pen pal I have, and I shut the pocket here because I didn't want it. That's all what I've done so far. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button, comment, and tell me what would you like to see more. Bye.